Okay. Ah, there I am. Ha! Sorry about that. I had some complications earlier, and I was having a bit of a time getting my microphone working. There was an update for the people that make these and all the peripherals I have, the keyboard, mouse pad, mouse, and headset, and it just I couldn't get this thing to work. So I end up having to do a bunch of digging this morning, and basically had to make sure. And I did a whole bunch of stuff. It was dumb, but obviously I got it working. And apparently, I guess the all the settings that I changed everywhere else and updates and all that stuff, I didn't get the changes in the OSB software that I use. And my chat window is not working properly. Let's see, view docs on the menu bar. Uh, like you view docs, and let's bring that back up. Chat. Can somebody type in chat for me to make sure that my deal is working? Because it was really goofy there for a second. Just, let's see here if I can. May not be you. There it is. There it is. Thank you, Miss Heather. I appreciate it. Want to make sure everything's working. Well, since the beginning was fudged up, welcome back. Um, what I'm wanting to do tonight is focus on kind of an external mounting mechanism for this. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do. I mean, because in for this, the when you look at it front on, this is how I want it to be. So that um, well, it just seems better or easier than laying it on its side, because then I can use gravity or whatever, I guess. I don't know. At least that's my thought. So and hello, Sarah. Thank you. I'll still trying to figure out how I want to do this because I've got to allow enough room for pretty much mounting everything in here. So it's not going to be something that I'm going to do right away. It's going to be one of those things where as I get more components completed and put into this assembly, that then I'll have to have mounting hardware for each bit. And even still, I'm still going to have to figure out what what this is actually going to be. Um, One of my ideas is to make this a motor, and of course it'll have to have, um, this be able to spin, but this will have to be stationary, so there'll have to be some internal mechanisms, which could conceivably change the whole concept. And given the size of it, it may have to be made a little bit bigger depending on how much airflow I'm going to try and put through this thing. I mean, granted, this is just something that I've been thinking of since I was, oh gosh, well, like I said, ever since I saw the Hunt for Red October, and I was working at what was Kansas City Power and Light, and being able to take a tour of a huge coal fire power plant and then researching into the MHD side of things and how it worked. So it's very possible this is just a pipe dream and it'll never work. Who knows? So with that said, um, and this would be like a medium-sized test model. So what I'm thinking here, probably then what I'll need to do is come up with the extension and how I want this to work. And then, let's see here. Sorry, I'm kind of out of my head for a moment because I'm kind of looking at this going, okay, where do I begin? So I think I'm close to 48 inches. The other thing I'm not aware of is at what point from the point of ignition to where the plasma cools down enough to turn back into a gas, basically. Because then that gas can be used, I mean, it'll be hot enough to where it could either run a turbine at the other end, or it could heat up water to steam through a heat exchanger to run a generator. I mean, the possibilities are kind of, there's quite a few different ways it can be done. And I think it would depend on temperature and what state of matter it's in and how long does it take to go from a plasma back to a gas. Um, and then how much further out will the heat be retained so that it's still useful. One of the things, also, the other thing is that once it turns back into a gas and it turns into a temperature that can be utilized by regular material where it wouldn't have to be magnetically confined, then then that would definitely reduce the cost. So I wouldn't have to have this massive, magnetic field along, 20 feet of pipe or whatever. So these are things that I am not aware of yet, or at least I don't know the particulars, the ins and outs. But it'll be something fun to do research and see if I can't find some answers on it. So I think what I'm going to do then is I think I'm going to go ahead and add just a regular, basically a cylinder, and excuse me, and basically say, okay, for theoretical purposes, this is where it turns into a gas, and then I can use, I don't have to use exotic materials or uh, continue a magnetic confinement field. And then that'll have to be adjusted based off of when I get more information, blah, 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 blah. Should have a disclaimer. All this works until I know that it doesn't, or subject to change. So let's go ahead and we're just going to make a cylinder. Do a top. And what I'm going to do here is, let's see, what is this diameter? That has a radius. That is the radius. Okay. Times 2. then I want this to be, I don't really think it'll have to be as big. We'll just make it 16 inches for now. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do a mid-plane extrusion on the, wait, what? What is this? Don't, okay. Let me try that again. I don't know why it did something I'm not familiar with. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay. That was weird. Mid-plane. I'm just going to go ahead and do a 48-inch pipe for now. And let's make this out of, it's probably going to have to be something that has good, I don't want good heat dissipation. I actually want it to be almost like reflective on the inside so that it retains heat throughout. That's a good question here. Let's see. Uh, yeah, I don't know. This would be, I'm just gonna pick something just because, just so that it's, well, that looks the same as everything else. That's fine. And I'm just gonna call this exhaust. That's insert components. Didn't I select that? Why did it? That's really weird. And we'll make that, actually, since this is a closed feature here, this will be easier to mate to it then. Can I get it? There we go. So right now, this bad boy is like 8 feet tall overall. Which I'm hoping something like this would produce, like in the 500 megawatt range. That would be nice. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. Let's see. The other thing that will be in the future episodes for this would be me figuring out exactly how big a 1 kilowatt laser system would do and how that would be situated. I mean, it would almost have to be in its own clean room, I think. And then the lasers piped out to these various ports. So that's going to be a fun little piece to research and figure out. Let's see. Then from there, we have, wonder. I think what I might have to do here, because this is almost going to mimic the oh gosh, the thing I did before this, not before, um, with the crypto generator. I know I call it an engine, so maybe I shouldn't worry about the MHD side of it so much, um, because this is actually for the MHD. For an engine, I could have went with the original um, the original piece, which I might reconfigure this a little bit in a different file system so that it actually represents a plasma engine more so than a MHD generator, which that could be like in continuation of this project. But just so it can be shown the versatility of what something like this could possibly be used for. Um, you know, it's a pretty cool deal. So I'm gonna leave it for now, and we'll go from there. So I think what I'm gonna do here is see this would be the MHD part. So I'm really not needing that, but I'm gonna leave it in for now. And then we can design a test bench, basically, is what it would be. So I'm thinking, let's see, how would I want to do it? It'd be almost like a framework type thing. But it'd have to be really strong, especially if this thing starts producing any type of significant amount of thrust. It's going to lift whatever I have. Hmm. I feel so unprepared tonight, I mean. All right, let's look at this from the top. Let me make sure I got the orientation proper. I think I'm going to open up this and I'm going to utilize the right plane. Right plane, and what is the diameter of this? 12 inches. Okay, so if I do this and sketch a plane and do it 6 inches out, that should give me right on the money there. All right, so now let's do this. I think I want to do we'll do 4 holes, and I want it to be a threaded, here we go, threaded, half-inch 20 is fine. How deep does it have to be? 1.5 inches. We'll just go through, not through all. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, positions. Can I? Let's see, how can I? Actually, I didn't need that plane at all, honestly. Along Y? No, not along Y. Oh, it's gotta go back the other way. There we go. Now, can I? Oh, I don't like that. Seriously, please. delete. Thank you. This is really dumb. Why is it doing this? Can't Oh, this is so fun. I just don't understand why it does this sometimes. It's so weird. I don't get it. Makes it very annoying. Can I do it this way? I want it on this. I'm at a loss. I don't get it. Why is it being so persnickety? It's normally not this freaking hard. Nope. Okay. I don't understand why it's doing this. It makes no sense to me at all. Should not be that difficult to put this in there. I feel so dumb right now. I don't know why it's not working. I don't want it through all. Blind is fine. Let's do this. And then maybe I can go into 3D Sketch. No. So confused. But that works okay. What? I didn't add anything. Just trying to get it to work. Good Lord. Hello? Can't get a dimension on that, huh? Okay, well, that's fine. This is wrong. Why is this being so difficult? Good Lord. Bells, bells, Pete sakes. Jesus Christ. God. Mm-mm. Okay, it's a long Z. That, okay. Now, can these have to be on the same plane? There we go. One, two, five, six, 8. Those are at 45 degrees. And I want it in between. It's 22.5. Let's get rid of that. Why does that matter? What in the... It's so dumb. What? God, this is really dumb. Why won't it? I just don't. Oh my God. This is so dumb. Ugh, Lord have mercy. I've never had this much problem with putting a hole on a cylinder before. Is that because it's not? I thought that was a straight piece. What? Okay. Uh, I don't get it. Might be too many there, but I think we'll make do with it. Those will have screws in it anyway. These are threaded holes, so that should be fine. Let's see here. That's a good start. Let's see, what can I do here? Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that right now. Okay, so let's go with, man, oh man, I just don't know. Let's see if we can get some inspiration. Okay, I don't need uh, clamps, really? Okay, what's this one? Hello, blurry. Awesome job. Yeah, see, they have massive. I mean, this is probably, let's see if we can get some. I think these are like pylons for so you don't bump into it. So this is probably a good 20, 30 stories tall, if not more. It may be even 50. I don't know. I don't anything that crazy. See, this is kind of something more along the lines of what I was looking at. Oh, okay. So, okay. All right. I've got an idea now. Let's do, we'll do some square tubing. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Do I want square tubing? Probably on some parts. Let's see here. Some channel would be fine. Okay. All right. Let's see here. I need, I'm gonna do a little sketch real quick here, just so I can have an idea of how I'm looking at it. All right. Now, let's see. Let's go 2 inch, 2 inch. Whoops. Channel. Oh my goodness. No, I don't want. Really? Oh my God. That's what I'm looking for. Don't want function channel. C channel. C channel. That's what I'm thinking of. Okay. All right. I think MasterCard has some. We don't want aluminum. I want plastic. Really? Rubber? No, I don't want rubber. Steel. Can be made out of whatever I want. Okay. Thickness. Just want to see that. That's really thick. That's probably what I would need. Okay, so I am going to need that. All right, gotta slide this over to the other side of my screen. And let's do this. Just make the basic shape. Okay. And want this to be centered. Ooh. And that's going to be 2 inches. And then I want, what do I want here? Oh yeah, I want a center line, vertical, and length. Boom. That way I can tell these to be the same size too. Oh my goodness, it's not selecting what I asked. Symmetric, okay. So we got here to here is 0.25. And then we want the inside to inside. That's going to be 1.5. That'll get this. And then a height of 5/8. Oh, and that's going to be on the same linear. And then what I'll do is I'll cheat these just a little bit. Let's see. Let's do 2.12. Yeah. Okay, that's good there. And then I'll do probably 0.2, 0.24. Let's see what that. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's going to be close enough what I'm doing. All right, that's good there. And then I want uh, I want to sketch on, yeah, I want to sketch on the right plane. Mhm. About 2 inches. Oh, you know what? I don't know what that size is going to be. I need to know from here to here. Again, really? Goodness gracious. 2.9. I'm in the middle of that, and if I go an inch up, an inch down, yeah, that's 2 inches. So, you know what? Maybe I'll make it two and a I think I want 2 inches. And then I want this. 60 maybe? Hmm. All right. And what do I want that length to be? Let's see. It's got to be pretty big because the way I want that is to come out and connect to a member out here. So we're probably looking at a pretty substantial length. Let's go with 24 inches. And you know what? I think I'm going to make that 2.5. And then that way I can put in a pretty decent size fillet here. And then basically what I'm wanting to happen, there we go, is when they build this, they're going to take this stock, angle, oops, and what I'm wanting them to do is basically cut a V in and then bend so that the two V's, when you cut a V in a shape and then you bend it, it actually will sandwich back together and then they can weld it and finish it. So that's the design intent of that, um, which should work out pretty well. Just have to see how that's going to work. All right, so what I should be able to do now is grab this and then do a feature here. Okay, how come it's not showing? Is there something wrong with it? Why? Um, oh, I'm pretty sure it's because that needs to be much bigger. that go? There we go. Let's try that. There we go. That is a big old honking piece of metal there. Holy smokes. All right, and then on this, let's call this we'll call this inlet arm bracket, I guess. That works for me. And then I want to do a through hole. And I want a screw clearance for that, half inch, and then through all. And then we're going to put that right there. Boom. Midpoint, that's fine. Easy peasy. All right, now let's see what that looks like in here. Oh, I didn't think about it not being flush up against there. It'll be fine. That's just how things work. All right, so I'm gonna take this, made it to that, flip it around, and then I want this to swing. That might be just a little bit much. Let's get to this. Boom. And we'll make that. Oh, man, really? Oh, that's not the plane I want. Front plane. There we go. Serial. Is that the right plane? Yes. Can I make it? Okay, that's not gonna work. Why is that not gonna work? Can I do this? Okay. The things that SOLIDWORKS will do and not do. Can I do tangent? Okay, now it should be locked in place. Okay, that's good. No, actually, that's about what I was envisioning, something like that. And I want that to be moved around. Direction. Seriously. Is that looking for an, I thought it was just a, no, that's not, oh, I gotta select, Jesus. There. Now, none of those be in the way of that. Okay. And then what I think I'll do, I think I'll shorten those arms a little bit because they don't really need to be that huge. So let's do that real quick. This one. Let's go ahead and make that. I do half that. Let's do 18 inches. Rejuvenate that. Honestly, I could have that been back down. I kind of like that idea. Yeah. Let's look at it like that. And we can add this going this way. And I'm going to put another, see that. There we go. We'll just make that another 3-inch. Fill it there. And then basically it would be, you would see a gap. Or I could probably have something like this custom made, extruded. I'd have to see. Now I need, let's do here, here. I think that's got to be close to 10 feet tall since that thing is, goodness, we're going to do 120 overall. Okay. I'm okay with this for right now. And then, how can I? It's definitely going to need some support to tie it all together. So, oh, that's one thing I didn't think about. That should be enough room. Because the magnets are going to have to be able to be right above this. This is going to be an interesting material because it has to be non-insulating, but it has to be very, very strong. Let's see here. It's almost kind of like a silo build. Okay. I think what I'll do then now, 3-inch diameter and then curved. goes from there to the center. I don't know if I can actually grab that or not. Let's see if I can grab that. No, not. Well, it gives me to the center of that center, but that's also not quite what I was wanting. Let me see. I may have to do uh, some clever something or others here. Let's try a 3D sketch just so I can get. All right, let's do. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. All right, let's do. Oh my goodness, I definitely want the center of that, and I'm gonna grab center of that. Good. Gonna go. Let's go from here down. Did that do what I want? Yes, it did. Okay. And then from here to that line, I'm just gonna do that, and then maybe I can make it perpendicular. Yes. Yes, that's what I want. All right, 21. All right, so that means what I'm gonna do, something really weird. Top. I do, no, I want front plane first. Uh, let's see, 2 point, whoa. Yeah, make it look real. All right, there's that one. Then I want on the top plane, go with the center. That has a 21 inch. Ah, I think that was a 21 inch radius. Is that right? Let me make sure here. 21 inch, so that needs to be 42 then. The meaning of life, love, and everything. You know that. There we go. Oh, okay. Boom, boom, and we're gonna make that horizontal. There we go. All right, so now we're gonna. Oh, wonder. I don't know if I can do it this way or not. Yeah, yeah. Okay, let me try. Honestly, I think here what I need to do then. Mm, Honestly, I didn't. Okay, that's where I goofed up. Um, okay, since I did the other one, I can actually do this in one sketch. I think. Or, let me think of it. Yeah. Oh, this is so weird. Really, it grabbed after all that mumbly jumbly. Okay, it's gonna be 21. Then I'm gonna have this fine. Now, there we go. Axis of rotation this. And basically it's gonna be a tube, a 3-inch with a 3-inch outside diameter. And I'm just gonna have them put it in a tube bender, make a circle, and then weld it at the other end. And if, wait, what? Select contours. That's what I want. That's what I want right there. There we go. And I want that, and I'm going to leave that in there. Just turn that off like that. Now, hopefully, when I bring this in, this is going to be an interesting insertion. Because I don't think I can do where it goes concentric with this. No, it's going to be tangent or perpendicular. Can I? Let's look at the sketch. I think what I can do. Can I do this? Oh, it won't let me grab that. What? Oh, there we go. There we go. Can I do this? Yes, I can. Ha 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 ha. And then that just needs to come down to there. Oh, that's not quite exactly. Hmm. Something is amiss. I did 3-inch diameter. It's 3-inch. Oh my God, 3-inch radius. That's like a 6-inch freaking pipe. Uh, I may have to modify this. Oh, my Lord, have mercy. That's a huge pipe. Yeah, looks exactly how I was hoping it would. Oh, that's craziness. That looks stupid. Is everybody ready to go leave it on a jet plane? Almost looks like I'm making a spaceship, doesn't it? How come my designs go do that? I just don't know. Space, the final frontier. Yeah, right. I think I like that shape too. Um, okay, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna modify this. I like the concept. So what I'm gonna do here is Oof. I don't need. I did a 45. So if I go like this, it's going to be. Did a curve. Let's try. Oh my goodness. I need to look at this here. Yeah, it's gonna scream. Yeah, it's gonna freak out. Okay, let me try it. Oh, let me get rid of that. Get this. Yeah, that's actually what I want right there. Okay, so from look at it this way, and let me do a cheat sketch here. Cordial. Let's do this as that. What is this? Yeah, 3-inch radius. Okay, so we're very good there. And this should be a 15-degree angle. Or, oh shit, damn it. No, it's a 45-degree angle. That's what I meant. I don't know why I said 15. And it's at perp or at horizontal. Okay, all right. We'll keep that as a reference, and I'll hide that. And then let's go into this bad boy. And I'm going to go from here to here. And then from here to there. Let's do 45 degrees. And then what I'm going to do is close this off. And then we're good. Oh, there it goes. I was like, what the hell just happened? And we're going to trim out what we don't use. All right, cool. Now I have no idea how I'm going to tell somebody to make that. So we'll just worry about that later when I have like $8-10 million to actually do this. So there, we should be able to get in there. That looks much better. That looks like it's supposed to be there. So I could probably make that, do that, and hopefully that's copacetic all the way around. All right, cool. That's pretty slick. All right, I think right now it's a good time. Good time to rebuild and save my document. Okay. We're going for just a little over an hour. I think it's a good time to do a restroom break and a leg stretch. Be right back in a few minutes. All right, and we're back. All right, what next? What next? What'll probably happen is I'll need enough room for the exhaust to set up the kind of like I did with the crypto generator. Well, not really. I mean, for the engine part, this will be enough. Probably just be a concrete pad down here. So that means the structure would have to be in place, or this would, and then pour. So I need to add probably a little more depth to this. All right, let's do that. I'm going to add, oh no, it was this one. Go ahead and make that 144 inches. Oops. There we go. And then for right now, I'm just going to do, what would that be, like a, let's do this. Oh, hello. Oh, I don't have my, we'll do a, let's do an 18-inch slab. I don't think I have my, I don't think I have my material anymore. I'm gonna have to recreate it. No, I do not have it anymore. Oh, how unfortunate is that? I actually forgot about that. I'm gonna have to go back through and rewatch one of my own videos so I remember how to make the concrete base, or the concrete uh, material. All right, so what I'll do then, we'll just leave it that way for now. We'll go ahead and put that in there. This can be cement or concentric with that. And that is not big enough, so I will definitely have to bring that, make that bigger. Actually, that's not bad. But that would all be, no, 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 I want that to be encapsulated. So let's make that bigger. Just make it massive. Why not? We're dreaming, right? Go big or go home. 60 inches, that's almost as wide as I am tall. There we go. That looks like a vision of splendor. All right, now we just need some more supporting brackets in there. And those can be just banded round pieces. Let's do that. Let's see. Yeah, front plane. Yeah, that's fine. Do that. That's not what I meant. Let's try that again. Yeah, midpoint. I will make these 2 inches, and we'll do a ½ inch gold, not 5 inches, a ½ inch. Thank you. That's still pretty thick. I mean, it's about as thick as half my thumb. And then we'll do this again. That was 21 inches, I believe. Okay. Vertical and length. Boom. There we go. Nope. Yep. That's what I want. Okay. Axis of revolution. That. Same thing. We'll call this. Let's see. We'll call this band support. And this, it would probably be better if it was welded, but I think it will not work for that purpose. Oh, that's something else. I'll have to put in mounting holes. I can actually do that on the assembly side. That might make it a little easier. We'll have to see. Maybe that'll be something I can do later on. All right, let's bring that in. Band support. Wait, why is that not? Yeah, do one down there. That's weird. What is that? Oh, it was 21 to the center of that, so plus 3 for each. That should be 27. Let's see if that's right. No, 24. My brain tonight. Yeah, yep, that's what I want. All right, and then, okay, so let's look at from here to here. Let's see what that distance is. We're looking at 102 inches. Okay, so I've got 102 and some change. Let's see if I do 4 supports. That's basically 1 every 2 feet. Let's do it that way. if I do it this way, linear pattern, and my direction, I want to go up. So let's pick, can I pick that? Don't need a direction too. And let's make that, we'll go 30 inches. Going the wrong way. Okay, there we go. And if I do 4, now I'm not 100% sure that's going to be enough. You know what? Let's go ahead and go back down to 24 inches and make it 5 total. I'm okay with it having that close. I go, no, no, 18. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Probably overkill, but okay, that's kind of the basic structure. I know that I'm only supported here for right now, and what I'll probably need is a bracket coming just straight across. So if I do this type of feature and make it go like this, just like an L or a C bracket, then I can support it in a couple different places there. Okay, let's see. What's the dimension from here to here? That's 8.45. That's to the top. Mm-hmm. Grab this. And then I'm going to, these I made 2 by 1, 2 by half. So I need to add 1 to that. Yeah. Okay, let's go back to, let's see, how would I want to do that? It's better if, be more like a channel bracket. So I can do a C channel. Let's see, how do I want to do that? To, you know, 2.5. Let's do top plane. And we'll draw out our basic shape. point. That should, yep. This and this is going to be, whoops. Oh, I need a center line here. Okay. Symmetric. I want these to be both collinear and, oh, I could have done it over there, and equal. And we're going to make these quarter of an inch. This will be a quarter of an inch. And let's see. Just go with 2 here. And we'll go, man, that's pretty thick. I could probably get away with an 1/8 inch there. Let's go 1. Ooh, that's really big. 0.5. Let's do, you know what? Let's go ahead and back that off. 1. Radius of 0.65 here. Huh? Oh. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. And then 0.065 plus, whoops, plus 0.125 is 0.1875. For these guys. And then I want, that's an 1/8 inch. 1/8 inch. We'll do 0.05 because that's kind of how they do it. Kind of. I mean, this is, I'll actually use whatever off the shelf, which I could actually look up, but I'm too lazy right now. That's boring. Designing is more fun. All right, there's that. And then we're going to go on. Goodness. Wait a minute. Did I do something wrong here? I think that's the one I want. And I don't think it matters. I can pick that. Might be able to do it that way. I need that. Uh, Let's move it to here. No, that's not gonna work. All right. 21, was it? I was 21 to from the center out. I need from this surface to this surface. And that's only going to give me a dimension. That's not going to give me the right dimension. So these are 24. So we've got 24 inches to the center. And then this is, I don't remember what it was. What was that dimension? That's a 16. So minus 8 gives us 16. Oops. And that was to this edge, so we have to take off this thickness, which I believe I did a 1/2 inch, so that's a 1/2 inch there. So that's 15 and a half. And then since I'm going to the inside of this, I need to take account of that, which was, did I do 0.25 or 0.125? Let's double check. 0.125. Okay, so 0.125 twice is 0.25. So that makes it 14.75. I think that's what it needs to be. I'm sure I'm wrong, but let's see here. 14.75. All right, let's try that. There, and then that's that. Okay. Now I may have to take into account. And these will be exhaust bracket. There we go. All right, let's bring that in. And I'm only going to use, just do, because I can always make this longer if I need to. Let's do, we'll do up here. Do one set there. Nah, let's do it right there. Yeah, we'll do it right there. Okay. Assembly, exhaust bracket. Okay. This is going to be fun. How the hell am I going to mount it to this? Can I do, well, let's just try it. Oh, not exactly what I was hoping for. Let's look at that again here. Let's delete that. First of all, it would probably be easier if I do this and make it aligned with this. Where is that? I think that's it. goodness. Inlet arm bracket, right plane. Okay, that makes sense. Right and right. Let's make, hello. Can I make that parallel? And then let's go to, shit, I forgot which one it was. Damn it. I'm gonna color that one just so I know that's, hello. Why not? We'll make it crazy color. Magenta. All right, then I want this to be tangent to that, but it should be lined up like that. A little bit. Okay, I'm off just a bit, which is not bad. I don't like that mate. Why is that not mating properly? Oh, because I told it was parallel. Let's make that. There, that should do it. Now it won't slide around. Okay. Um, excuse me. Looks like I need like another inch or so. Evaluate. Will that give me? Well, it doesn't really give me what I'm looking for. Can I do minimum? There we go. Oh, not even an inch. Um, 0.36, 0.3. That's assuming. Let's see. How can I do this? I go here to here. What will that do? That does make it tangent. Now, that should lock it in place. Okay, so from, oops, here to here, I can take that measurement and get pretty close to accurate. Yeah, half inch. Okay, so I was really close. So I need to make that a half inch longer, which would be 2.25. Let's see if that's right. Yep, I'm happy with that. All right, now let's array that around. Exhaust bracket, and I want that. What am I doing, Barn? Ah, there it is. Oh, my brain. I need to see temporary access, and I want that one there. Eight of them. Yep, perfect. And I can turn those back off. Nice. So, all the electronics and everything else for making this work will have to fit in there. And where are we at? Okay, we're about at the 2 hour mark. This is actually pretty cool. Not bad. Not bad at all. I think that's a good chunk. I'm very happy with that. Now, whether or not that's going to actually hold, that's another story. I'll definitely need to put some mounting holes everywhere so that we make sure everything, you know, stays in place. But if the structure's assembled and honestly, I would only have to do probably to do an initial deal, have to dig a hole, get these assembled, put like one of those installed, and then this ring here installed, and then set it. Basically, weld it in or tie it in with any uh what's that called? Rebar to make the concrete base stronger, more durable. Tie it in, weld it in place, however they would want to do that, and then that would keep the structure in place. They'd have to make sure everything's, perpendicular to the ground. There's no lean to it. Anyway, has to be perfectly plumb. And then they can pour the foundation part up to the 18 inches, I think it was. And then all the rest of the rings could be installed. And then once that's done, then they can put the piece in, put these components in. It's pretty rigid too. They have to have it where it has some flex to it. And it might not even be a bad idea to have another round of these brackets up in here too. But for now, I think good, that's a good part. Big chunk of change. All right, I think that'll do it for this episode. We pushed the almost 2 hours on this one, so good stuff. I'm pretty happy with it. A little rough start at the beginning, but since I had no idea what the hell I wanted to do, and I just wanted to make a silo with a spaceship in it. That's all I wanted to do. So, all right, everybody. I'll see y'all back here next week. Um, that's it for tonight. Thanks for stopping by. I will catch you all later. Have a great night.